Hello and welcome in, everyone. My name is Gun Noodle, and I am proud to bring you this presentation of the Fallen Kings Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, it is playoff time. We are here with the Division 2 playoffs, the opening round, and we have a clash between Mystic and Universidad Mayor de Moquegua, I believe is how you say it, but I will be calling them Universidad for the duration of this cast, as I'm not going to be saying their full name the whole time. They know who they are. But it's playoff time, and I'm very excited because we are going live. We are here on OG No Mercy. I just got baited. Valerie. But we are here on No Mercy, as I think this is the real get ready. We are. Playoffs are underway. Opening attack will be a 2-2 Hunter Jockey. As the Hunter's already pre-spawned, where is he at? Look at this. Look at the Hunter. Look, he's going to come from back here. Look at this. Already some interesting tactics going here. Go-Go's called. Hunter's entering from the window. He bounces off. Spitter's going to go ahead and pre-spit. Jockey hasn't grabbed one yet. There he goes. There's some in the spit. Maybe? Any ticks in the spit? Just a couple. And the Boomer will find two, and we are underway. Mystic on Survivor first. Only about 4% coming out from that attack. As they begin to push forward, obviously No Mercy Chapter 1, a very short map. They're a bit slow on the push forward here. They're getting stuck on walls. And they're going to have a hit for down here, and it's going to be a pretty good one. Charge Jockey, Spitter, Smoker. They don't have a Hunter, right? They do have the Charge Jock. So, pretty dangerous attack here. And let's see, Spitter's on top of the roof. They could attack in this room right here. It could be very detrimental. We'll have to see how Mystic decides to play it, what Universidad wants to do. Oh, wait, the tank is up. They all push down, and that's going to spawn in the tank. So we have tank number one of this match, of this playoff match, is going to be Raul. As the survivors make their way into this, like, hallway-like area. They're going to go ahead and kill off that smoker, get a better SI. It should be a charger, smoker jockey, or not a smoker, hunter jockey. And that will probably be the ideal SI for a room such as this. Now, these playoffs are double elimination, and this being the opening round. No one is going home today, but one of these guys will be dropping down to the loser bracket. Who will it be? They have a Boomer, actually. He's got 50% first, so he might have time to sack it if he so desires. But he's going to go to second pass. He's got to go now. It looks like the Boomer's not actually going to have time to sack, and honestly, keeping the Boomer might not be the worst idea in this corridor. So here we go. Tank rolling it in. He misses punch number one. He's going to go and take the easy corner onto Francis. The survivor should be melting him down. Oh, they're going to have to go soon. One more punch gets his in cap. 2K. He dips below it. Here we go. Rest of the SI going. He lands follow-up punch. Charger's going to miss. He gets a double. Hunter grabs onto Lewis. This could be big. There's another punch onto Bill. That should be the clear on the Hunter, but he should get another in cap. He might be able to get the wipe. He's only got 600 HP left. He's going to go ahead and decommit. And it's just Zoe up, and she's 4 punches. She's going to get the pickup. Look at this curve rock. Oh, it bounces off the crashed vehicle.
Oh, God, let's get you back up on your feet.
Jockey goes down. Tank recommits and lands a double. Oh, he's got the corner on the Lewis. Oh, but he punches him near the smoker. And the double boom lands. This tank might die, and it will. But it's still going to be so much damage, and they're going to be struggling to get these pickups here with the 2-boom. Here we go. They make it back in. There's a pull. Gets cleared off. And they still haven't gotten any pickups, and the rest of the SI are about to be up. Smoker did a good job delaying. Spitter's going to go and spit. That's going to delay even longer. Oh, did Zoe block it? She's going to go down. Now Bill's going to get picked up in the spit. She's going to take damage upon pickup. And so still 2 in caps. There's now a Charger Hunter currently up. The Hunter's going to go and kill off. The last one Charger's going to cover. Going to grab onto Bill. It's going to be 1 slam, probably 2, maybe even 3. Perhaps a 4th. No. Zoe gets the clear off the 4th slam, and they're going to be able to get these pickups, but they are hurting.
Thanks.
Mystic walks away with no bonus left, so they're just looking to get distance. We'll see what the follow-up attack is as they push forward through this alley.
Reloading.
It's going to be a 2-2 smoker jockey. The spit's going to go out, and there's the jock into the spit. 2 in caps in the back. I'm not sure what happened to Oh, never mind. It was just
Barely. Oh, shit. If we don't get you some first aid.
And they're going to get the pickups again. The spitter is still alive. Can delay this pickup. Oh, what a pick off the spitter. And they're going to get the pickups. So the distance will keep tallying up.
Reloading!
As the follow-up attack's coming, they got a tri-cap. The last SI. Still 3 seconds out. Bill is really separated. That should be the smoker's pull. There it is. No insta-clear coming out. Hunter's going to be able to cover this. Can they get to Skeet? They will not. Zoe's going to go down. Bill is dead. Actually, Zoe did not go down. I now mean to say that. I'm going to get pounced. Jockey taking some great movement, but a nice M2 from Lewis, and they're going to be able to clear that off. 3 survivors left. Charger's going to go for a despawn, same with the smoker. And they should be able to push through this room. I don't think the SI are going to go with only 2. And they stopped, so the SI are going to have their spawn for this room, for this door. Nice double boom. Charger, Smoker, final SI will be a spitter, so they could probably attack. Mystic is just asking for it, being grouped up like that, but it doesn't look like Universidad actually wants to make a play, which I think is an interesting call. The spitter actually went in and spat a little bit. And now there's the Smoker rotating around. Charger hasn't gone in yet. Are they waiting? I don't think I have time for this. There's a Hunter up now. Charger rockets in. There's a smoke. Pulling. The Charger lands. Hunter's going to land the tri-cap, and that's going to be the wipe. Mystic is going to score only 330. Universidad can blow this open. Actually, not really. I mean, No Mercy 1 is 400 distance. But, you know, with a decent bonus, they could get a decent lead here in the early goings. But will they? That's the question. What a good start to the playoffs. Ah, playoff time. It just feels different, don't it, guys? It just brings a more energetic feel. Brings a more energetic feel to the game. I love playoffs. We are waiting on 3 more ready-ups. Mystic scores 330 on their opening chapter. Personally, I think that's a tough tank to play as Survivor because it's such a narrow room. Mystic ate a lot of doubles. I can't believe they made it out. They made it out of there. And honestly, I gotta give props to Mystic because they made it out of there and made distance, at least with 3. 330 isn't a bad score for the tank damage they took. As we are just waiting on Valerie, and there is the final player. Second half of Chapter 1 is live. 2-2 Hunt Jock for the opening attack. As it looks like 3 shotguns is being run by Universidad right now. Look at this. 3 shotguns. You don't see this very often, but I like it for this room. Hunter's pre-spawned forward. Jockey's coming through the door. Comes Hunter. Gonna get absolutely skated. Pouncing into 3 shotguns. That's just gonna happen. Spit's got nothing. There's still a Jockey and a Boomer. Jockey sending in. It's gonna find one and get around the corner for quite a few ticks. And the Boom only found 1. And that's gonna be the opening attack up and dealt with. 3% is gonna be gone. And they're gonna push through. Yeah, that's just gonna happen if you send a Hunter alone with 3 shotguns. This just gets melted. And that should be the tank. All 4 survivors had to drop before the tank spawned in. So wait, they're slowing it down. They try and send in something cheeky here at the end. They are. Here comes the Charger bouncing off of nothing. Smoker's gonna grab. Can't find anything either. Hunter Spitter down below. Hunts in. Finds a pounce in the closet. Does that spit spread? It doesn't. It does. Oh, the spread is huge. And Raul's gonna have to dump pills early. What a spit spread. And there, Lewis is pushing out. This tank is up. It's in the hands of their captain. And he's rolling it right in. Are these survivors gonna get caught? He's gonna dip out. They're gonna get almost 1,000 chip. Look at that, 5.1k remaining. Oh, wow, that's big damage on this tank. And they're sending in the Jockey. Well, it's spawned up anyway. That's interesting. Currently have a Charger Boomer to go along with this Jockey. They haven't made any moves to sack anything, so it looks like they want this Boomer as Tank does drop down to second pass. So we'll see if the damage can be replicated. As this Tank rolls it in. 3 shotguns, they try to close the door, but they can't. Lands punch number 1, Boom already went in, lands another. This Tank is getting melted down from these shotguns. Jockey's gonna land forward, the clear is going out. There's a double punch, Charger's getting a few smacks. Another double from the Tank, but he's gonna die, and they're gonna be able to walk away with bonus. Those shotguns absolutely dismantled that Tank, as Francis is gonna go ahead and eat an in-cap.
Get up, we gotta move.
Wow, he died quick. And they're going to walk away with 266, or 246 after the kill, about 27.9%. As the follow-up hit will be up here shortly. It's going to be a 2-2 Hunt Smoke. I imagine a quick attack, quick send in here. As they're still rocking with the 3 shotguns as they push out in the open. Hunter's Rock flying in, gets skidded. There's a smoke pull into the spit. Nice quad boom coming out. But the Boomer's gonna die first. That's important to note. They kill off the smoke. Spitter's getting some scratches, and Bill is struggling a little bit. Spitter finally dies. And they don't have a spit for the next hit. You're gonna have a Charger, Jockey, Hunter, Boomer.
Reloading.
They are really split. And look at the last player. He went shopping. They find extra pills up front, but this could be really detrimental because they're really split. Jockey takes advantage. Bill's gonna go down. There's a Charger Hunter, and the Boomer's up. Everything's up now. Jockey's gonna run away. Here comes the rest of the SI. Hunter distracting for the Charger. Oh, they land the double cap. Look at this. The damage is gonna be there. Can the Jockey finish the job? Oh no, he still is 2 seconds out from his Jock. That's so unfortunate. The Hunter's still not clear, though. Jockey's gonna latch onto Lewis. So he's gonna try and get the clear. Francis is gonna die. She went for the Jockey instead, so now Francis is gonna die off. Why is he dying so slow? And the Hunter gets a repounce onto Zoe. That one's going to get insta-clear, but they are down a Survivor. And Mystic might walk away with the lead. There's the smoke pull delaying the pickup, and that could be another in-cap. And it will.
Smoker!
I need some help over here.
Universidad falling apart here at the end.
Come on, up and at him. We gotta keep moving.
Boom's going to land only 1 from the top. And the spit dies off. The Boomer's saving. And the second Survivor's dead.
Guess I'll try.
2 Survivors remaining. Mystic looks like they might walk out of this with the lead if they can manage to land a double. There's the Boom. M2 3 different times. Gonna get killed off. Hunter, Jockey, Charger is what's left.
Part of me hurts.
I'm really hurt.
Here we go, attack in. Can they land it? Hunter lands and the Charger covers. That's gonna be the wipe. And we have a 330 to 268 point game here after the first chapter in the opening playoff bout of the Fallen Kings Championship. As we get ready for Chapter 2 of No Mercy with how close this score is. If that's going to be the trend set for the whole game, Survivor play was very sloppy on both sides. Universidad walked away with bonus after the tank. Mystic was struggling. They had 0 bonus post-tank. But Universidad fumbles the bag at the end, splitting off. I don't know what the deal was that they were splitting off, and the SI just took advantage of it. And now Mystic's going to walk into Chapter 2 with the lead as we get ready to go live here. Opening tackle, we had Jockey Hunter 2 and 2. Chapter 2 ready. With how close this game is, every SI hit is going to matter. As the Boom's going to send it quick, finding a double arc. And the Survivor's back off. They're going to go and clear out the commons, but this Boomer's going to get his Boom back in about 12 seconds. If they wait for every common to be cleared. This Boom's got a rebound, now it's triple, and the survivors can't dilly-dally in the safe room. This is a mistake a lot of people make. They sit there and clear out every common, but now the Boom's just gonna get another one. And he's gonna have his Boom back in 5, and these commons are just gonna keep spawning. Jockey sends it in, Zoe's really split. Hunter tries to cover, they get the clear on the Jockey. Hunter's going after Lewis, who has splits himself, and the damage is gonna be there. They're gonna get 10% off of this opening hit. The survivors just kept splitting off. And Lewis was trying to run away from the Hunter and ended up getting caught alone. And they're taking common slaps. 12% bonus gone now. Another sloppy take from Mystic. The commons are still everywhere. Lewis is not shooting it. He just punches it a few times. There's a smoke pull back. They get the clear. Charger's going to get a punch and get killed off. Jockey up front's going to latch. Taking forever to clear that. And they're down to almost 20% of the bonus immediately after 2 attacks. That's crazy. They're not doing a good job at clearing out commons at all. They're just letting them run around. They're just M2ing them and running away. And they're wondering why they're getting slapped. Interesting. Follow-up attack is coming. It's going to be a 2-2. Hunt charge. They're going to try and attack the back. Hunt lands. Charger's delaying. In the spit. Charge lands. One slam, not quite. But the spit ticks will be there. And Bill's going to drop down to slow. And they keep taking damage. Look at that.
Grabbing a shotgun.
26% of the bonus in 3 hits. That's pretty big.
Damn, that line's blocked.
Especially with how close this game is. Taking those kind of hits is not good. But nonetheless, they're going to keep pushing forward. Follow-up attacks up. They have no spit. They have no charge. They will sacrifice that hit for the damage they got. Nice M2 on the Boomer and shut down up front. Jockey, Smoker, Hunter still alive. And perhaps they're going to go and wait for that Boom to respawn. Question is, do they get a spit or do they get a quad? We'll have to find out here in about 7 seconds. They haven't pushed the button yet. Tank is still 5% away. I don't think they can grab it. Actually, 7%. I don't think they can grab it. We'll go ahead and start the event. It's going to be a spitter, that final SI. Here we go. Mystic takes refuge in the room. Jockey's pre-spawned up. Here we go. Hunter gets skeeted. Jockey finds a home. Zoe is falling down. Smoke pull into the spit. That's going to be big damage. They're not clearing it. Bill is taking so much damage. And Zoe's going to have to find her way back up. Looks like Lewis or Francis dropped down with. And the Go-Go's going to be called. They're going to go ahead and bring in this tank. There's a charger up. Can he find a spawn? He will find the in-between. Lands a punch, but no charge. And the tank is up. Hunter's going to grab Zoe if she's not careful. And Gnaw, not 9-Gnaw, but Gnaw, has the second tank for Universidad. Climbs his way onto the roof, dropping down. Let's get a first person. Yeah, that RBT1 stream made me want to do more POVs of the tank. And he's crawling around slowly. He's not in any rush. I mean, Lewis and Bill are bleeding. Obviously 3 sets of pills, but he's got a tri-cap, Smoker, Hunter, Jockey. Is that what he wants? We'll have to see. Hunter's already spawned up. Tank, it looks like he's rolling it in. Can he land the first punch? No, he misses the first punch. Splitting the survivors up. He misses another punch. Misses a third punch. Lewis is giving him the moves. A 4th punch missed. He finally lands one. Nice skeet. He finally has his corner on Lewis. That's his in cap, but his support is dead. There's the Jockey. Can he land another? He does. Lands a follow-up on his Zoe. Misses the one under Francis. Bailey's going out. He misses another one. And that tank is dead. 6 whiffs. That's crazy.
But you're not missing anything.
Mystic giving him the moves. Hitting him with the schmoves.
Thanks, man.
And they're going to walk out of this pretty healthy. All things considered, after the hits they've taken, they walk out of the tank with 294. Was it 4? I guess it was only 4. There's the charge. It lands in the spit. Follow up, 1 slam. Oh, I guess I miscounted. I thought it was like 6.
Reloading.
But Bill's eating a ton of damage again. The DB's gone. It's all health bonus. Francis and the little sliver onto Zoe. That's all the bonus left, other than 2% DB left, which is basically nothing. they have 165, and it's basically those two solid survivors. Final attack will be up here shortly. It'll be a Jockey, Smoker, Spitter. Final last up in a second, but the Smoker's not going to wait. He's going to go now, getting a thick on a Bill. That's the final DB gone. Last SI is a Charger. Jockey's just jumping around. The Commons are getting a lot of hits. Here we go. They're going to stack Bill, but he's not bonus anymore. Charger in the back on the Lewis, and he's not bonus either. Bill and Lewis are not bonus, and that's who they're stacking. They're going to be able to keep this bonus.
Jockey!
Come on up.
Jockey gets another scratch, but again, it's not on bonus. Here comes the Hunter, gets the door shut. Mystic should be able to walk in, and they do. They walk in with 148 bonus, bringing the total score to 978 after 2. I can't believe it. They didn't attack any of the bonus. They just let them walk. And that'll take us into the second half. 978 to 278, or to 268. Universidad had a bit of a better survivor showing in the early goings in the first chapter, but then they threw it all away at the end. But Mystic kind of setting the tone. Who is Fernand's? Ah. Okay, so they go ahead and sub in. Awesome. Uno memento, fellas. Everyone in the chat, 1 second. All right. We are back. As they go and send the Go-Go's, 2 Boom Lance, pounce down below. And they're going to go ahead and get the pound spit. There's going to be decent damage. Jockey keeps them in the spit. Oh, this is going to be huge. They haven't cleared the Jockey yet. The ticks are massive. And they're going to lose 12%. And the first hits are going to match pretty much.
Reloading.
As we have a sub, looks like Fernand's has subbed in for Mystic.
Hey, it's weapons over here. Watch out.
As follow-up attack, Smoker, Boomer, Charger, Hunter. They're running 2 shotguns this time. They're not going with the 3.
Reloading.
They have no spit, so it's going to be tough to actually find any damage here. Barring a tri-cap. Boom can't find one. There's a charge, and they land a tri-cap! They did it, if only for a second, but they did do it. And they get what they can, minus the spit. I'm sorry, Universidad. I just went ahead and, like, manifested that into existence. They're down a set of pills early.
Ammo here.
And pretty much matching opening attacks.
Reloading.
Sloppy survivor play from both sides here early on. They're going to have a 2-2 follow-up on this sack order because of the Boomer going first. But they have a charged spit for the stairs, along with the Jockey.
Reloading.
Jockey Charger already pre-spawned up. Universidad is now well aware of where they are. They have one bleeding, so they can't really afford to play it too slow, but of course he's yellow, and they have 3 sets of pills. It's a baiting game now. We'll see who bites first. Lewis is taking the lead, pushing up a little bit farther. Charge is going to land. Oh, that's going to be big. Jockey should be able to keep him in it. And, oh, the M2 on the Jockey is huge, so he's going to get out of the spit. Well played from Gnaw.
Reloading.
Not 9 Gnaw, but Gnaw.
Reloading.
Well played from him. Nice M2 on that Jockey. And they're going to go and start the event here. Maybe.
Reloading.
Watch out.
Ooh, and look at this tri-cap. Charger, Smoker, Hunter, Spitter. They have a big tri-cap. Do they save? No, they're going to send it early. This is interesting. I feel like they should wait. They have to start the event before they can make the tank. a kill off the hunter.
Reloading.
And the event started. Oh, that hunter made a misplay. I'm not sure why he spawned. I don't know if it was a misclick or not. There's the smoke pool into Zoe. Everything's gone. I just went to the wall. Charge cover. And that's going to be another charge spit. So more bonus goes down. They're down to 66%. But they use their attack up. Oh, the triple boom. They're going to go and finally take refuge in the room. Mystic's going to get another hit. Should be no spitter, no boomer. Jockey Hunter and a charger for the final SI. Here we go, sending it in. Jockey gets M2'd and killed. Hunt's going to find one, but the charger got melted. Very quick clears coming up Universidad there. Really locking it down after a very sloppy start. As the spitter's going to try and delay. And that's another, okay. Oh wait, not 9. FKC joining. And that's gonna be the tank. Then White Road. Mayhaps Open Road. What is White Road? White Forest? I've seen that on mapband.gg. It's like, I think it's called White Forest or something. Charger Hunter Smoker for the tri-cap for this tank. He's only down 50 HP, but the survivors made it up. Oh, they send in the charger. They're sending in the whole attack. Wait, this tank's not gonna have anything. Tank's gonna have to dip out. I've never even seen White Forest. I've just seen it on mapband. Oh, this tank is in a bad spot. Look at this. Down to second pass. I'm not sure why they sent so early. Now they have a boomer. And he's down to 4.4. I'm not sure what the call was there, but it might have been a miscall. Boom from below. Gonna get M2. Can this tank capitalize? Bill's not back. That he misses the punch. And now the tank's down on the stairs. He's looking like a fool. 10% second. Oh, this tank's not gonna get anything. Lewis drops down, 2 drop down. Jockey M2'd. Charger versus Zoe, and it missed. Tank finally lands a punch, but he's got no corner. He shouldn't even get an in cap. Oh, he misses it.
You gotta stop that shit, Zoe!
Tank only landing 1 punch. And look at Universidad. They're gonna walk away with 5-11. Similar tanks. Mystic he missed 5. I mean, they missed what, 5 punches on the other side. With something about that area, I guess. Smoke can't get the reset. Hunter Spitter Boomer along with that Smoker. Smoker's got his tongue back. Here we go. Desperation hit coming in, and it's a pretty bad one. Hunt finds a target up front. Spit's not going to get there in time. Only a couple ticks. Nice body block. Only a tick coming out from that Spit. Smoke in the back, and there's only a boom left. Boom from the top. Can he get anything? He will find a single arc, but nothing more, and they should be able to rush this in. This should be an easy safe room for Universidad. 498. And they'll lock it in. 1,264 to 978 after 2. And it's still pretty close, but Universidad's got the momentum back, and we'll be right back. As we get set for Chapter 3, this is where things start to get interesting. Obviously, we have this enclosed area here, but then it's pretty much wide open up to here. Then it gets kind of crazy down here, so you get the hallways and the hallways, and then the door, and then this big old room, and then it's another enclosed quarter, but it doesn't matter. They'll get there eventually. As we are going live, 2-2 Jockey Hunter for the opening attack again. The opening attack stay the same the whole way through? Because it's been a 2-2 Hunter jockey every single time. That's kind of crazy. Boomer Spitter, Jockey Hunter. I already said that. I got distracted because I was reading the chat. Survivor split 2-2. Here we go. The Jockey Hunter go for the two different people. Hunt lands. Can that spit reach? It does. Boom's going to get a double. No, not bad. It's going to be 5%. On off the opening attack. Actually, 6% from the common slaps and the friendly fire. Who is this? Who are you? Who is that? And now that we've taken care of the specs,
Reloading.
we have a quad.
Behind you.
Watch out! Watch out!
Here we go, sending in the quad as the event starts. Hunter skeeted, Charger couldn't find a target. Jockey's got off all alone, gonna get killed off. Smoker still not cleared. Quite a few ticks coming out from that Smoker, but they take that quad nicely. And they're gonna be able to take this event easily. And I find that interesting, and they probably wanted to try and send the quad with the comments, but I found it interesting that they sent it before they tried to climb up. And they just get it for free. And the 2-2 follow-up, it will be a Hunter Charger. Maybe they can catch something in this quarter, but they're not going to. They're going to be able to make it out. The Charger's going to drop in. Nothing but a stumble. Quad boom. Lewis stumbles to spit a little bit. Also, he's up alone, but they're not going to do anything with it. The Hunter's going to get cleared off. Actually gets M2'd. And it finds a repounce. Not much coming out there, but here's the tank. It's going to spawn all the way in Egypt, from what I remember. Yep, a little Ugandan spawn here. The lower half of the map. He actually spawned right at the top of the stairs, so that's not bad. As he begins to roll it in, what has he got? A Smoker Jockey. Final SI will be a Charger. Does he roll in, or does he try and climb up? I'm curious if he tries to play the long game here. He does. Yes, I need to go. They're calling go-go. He's climbing up. No chip's going to come out from this, because here come the SI. Smoker gets cleared a little late. Here comes the Jockey. Rock flying in. Gets skeeted. Charger lands 2 punches, 3! Almost 4. And IHS has the third tank, and he pushes up to the top. How long will he play this? It depends on how well the survivors LOS. They immediately take refuge in this room.
A machine gun?
They're LOSing pretty well, but the SI do have a boomer. They push out. He still has 10% first, so a chance for a Rage Rock as long as he keeps sight. The question is, does he send in the whole hit? If he does, the boomer needs to die fast. Or last, I mean. Misses that rock. No attempt to send in the boom yet. Tank is rotating around, eating a little bit of chip. Not much, but he's still eating. That rock's gonna get skidded out of the air. Still no move from the SI to do anything. I don't know what's going on here. They're not sending anything. There goes the boom. It's going to get shut down right out of the air. And it looks like they're going to keep the Smoker Hunter. As his tank is going to go ahead and dip down to second pass, I think. He's still got 5% first, but he's backing off. And there's the second pass drop. We'll see what this final SI is. Looks like he just wants to roll in with it. He didn't even try and play it long, I don't think. Guess he doesn't want to take the risk of going AI. Final SI is a Jockey. There we go, tank rotating in, getting ready for his commit. He's running away from the forklift, which is kind of interesting. He's rotating the opposite way of the forklift. As he rolls it in, no hittable, he doesn't care. Early pull, no luck. And this tank has nothing right now. 25 DP coming out. There's the smoke pull, but this tank still has nothing. Trying to get a corner on the Bill, he finally does. Should be able to get the in cap. Jockey covers. In cap on the Bill, and that's probably going to be all the tank gets. He's still got 3K. He's still relatively healthy, but he's going to let decommit. Oh, he's down to 1.2. Still losing HP. He stays above 1,000. Looking for a rocket. Should get melted. They get the pick up onto Bill. Boomer Charger currently up. Boom's going to find one and only one. And that was a Charger Hunter. Tank's probably just going to stay decommitted. Roka can't find its target. And they're waiting for 3SI. He's still got 85% second. They're looking for the chip and the kill rather than LOSing and making him recommit. So he might be able to make something happen out of this as he's rotating. The SI have not hit. Tank's in, and they're finally hitting, but this tank's just going to die before he gets anything. I'm not sure why he didn't try for the rock. Nice chip level, and that's an easy, easy take.
I messed up.
From Universidad, they're going to walk out with 575. I don't know why he tried to recommit. He didn't have the HP for it. I feel like he should have played rock instead, trying to land some rocks, and if it went AI, it went AI, but like... Oh well. Follow-up attack, post-tank, 2-2. Smoke Jock, but Spit goes early. And Boom in the back is just going to sack into a quad. Jockey needs to run away. They do have it. A lot of bonus on the table. 560 if this quad can land. That would wipe it all away.
Someone's gonna need these.
The drop down. Quad engage. Go-Go's called. Jock smoke from the front. Charge hunt from the top.
Stop it!
Oh, they kill everything. They melt everything. Quad does not land, and now we have a 2-2 follow-up, but I have no idea. I have no idea what the follow-up 2-2 will be because I didn't see how the order everything died in because they died so fast.
Should be right above us.
The question is, do they get to the top? It's going to be a charge hunt 2-2, and they rush the top. Oh my god, that's big. They just take the hole, no problem.
Watch out!
The SI weren't ready, and now their final hits at the safe room. They're going to have to do a lot of damage. Here for the final hit at the safe room. They have potential with the charge hunt. Boom sends it first, finds a single. Universidad is bleeding, so they want to have the pressure to make the move. But survivors are inching closer to the safe room. Oh, they don't really want to let him get inside. Oh, they pause. A pause coming out. As we are back to the action, the hit's gonna have to go in now. Here we go. Charger cannot find a target. Hunter's gonna get skeeted. One punch, two punch comes out from the Charger, but nothing more. And that's gonna be it. There's just this jockey left. And wait, can he catch Zoe off alone? Oh, he will! It's not going to be much, but it's going to be there. That's going to take him down to 361, and that's going to make it a bit more manageable.
Secure that door.
As Universidad walks in, bringing their total score to 2,224. After the 960-point chapter. Huge. I'm gonna have so many choices to raid after this. There's like 5 streamers that I follow just went live. Test, Powerless, Kexi, Mars, and Adam all just went live. Like at the same time. Who am I gonna choose? This is gonna be a tough decision, everyone. As we are simply waiting on 2 more ready-ups before the second half of this chapter. Universidad in control right now. Mystic's survivor play has been pretty sloppy. Can they bounce it back? Can they turn it around? I'll find out. This is I feel like this chapter is hard to do damage on in some areas. Obviously how open this spot is. That tank is super open. All depends on support, really. As we are going live, the 2-2 opening attack. Boom's going to spawn up right away. Didn't send it. Oh, he finds the single from a distance. Look at that, and they're going to send in the rest of the SI. Jock Hunker for the same target. Nice clears coming out, but the spit damage is going to be there. What a spread. And that's going to be about 7% off of the opening attack. And the spitter's still alive.
Reloading.
Interesting. Charging Jockey Smoker to go along with that spitter. No quad attempt. But that's still big damage potential. Now the question is, does Universidad wait for them to start making a move up top of the ladder? Or do they hit Mystic right away? I've seen it go either way. Go-Go's called. They're hitting him now. They have rockets. Here we go. Smoke trying to leave the engage. Can't find a charger from the top. Not going to find a target either. Jockey finally gets one. Should get clear pretty quickly. Spit gets no ticks. Smoke finds a full. Instant clear. And that's going to give Mystic for free the event. Bill's really split though. They better hurry to regroup with him. And Lewis should be able to make it down. Oh, wait, look at this. The spawn's up in a second. It's a hunter. Oh, can he get there in time? He will. So Lewis is safe from danger. Gets the orb for his teammates. Another solid take from that event. Oh, Charger Hunter Boomer currently up. 10 seconds away from the last SI. And they're going to back out and clear out the commons before they go in and spawn the tank. Probably a smart move from Mystic. They don't get caught in commons on the way out.
I'm reloading.
Go-Go's caught, so to get that extra attack. Sorry about my yawning, I'm really tired. Sending in the attack charge, finds one. Jockey went for the same guy. Boom gets 2. Nice Jockey separation. Oh, Zoe's reloading. Jockey's gonna get around the corner, and quite a few ticks come out of that. Down to 81% pre-tank. That's tough. And that should bring in the tank. And it will. I've seen that symbol before. I'm not sure what that is. But he's got the 3rd tank. I swear that's like a Kappa symbol or something. I don't know. It's the Greek alphabet letter, I think, and I don't know what it is. I also could be wrong about that. I think it's a Greek alphabet letter. I don't know. But he's got the 3rd tank, so that's what's important. As the Boomer rockets in and gets shut down, it looks like this tank isn't even going to try and get up top. Actually, maybe he is. Here are the Go-Go's. Smoker got melted down. Charge finds one. Instantly cleared. BDK says GG. Oh, that's Psy, not Kappa. Okay. That's right. I knew it was one of the two. Because There's a sorority at my college. It's like the sister sorority what I'm in. It's called Kappa Kappa Psi, and I've seen that logo or that symbol. I just didn't know which one it was. Welcome in VDK. I'm not sure why you're saying GG already. That's pretty cool. Glad to see the positive energy you bring to the stream as they get the single boom jockey M2. This rock shouldn't be anywhere near. Tank down to second pass. This is pretty good for the survivors. Listen here, Obi. I'll ban you. I have that power. This tank looks like he's gonna roll in. Survivors need to get out of there fast. Charger, Smoker, Hunter. There's another GG. Interesting. My chat's popping off with the GGs. Forklift in. It sails over the head of the survivors. Oh, he's pushing him directly towards it. Charger can't find a target. He got a corner onto Fernan's. That should be his in cap. 2.8 at in cap. Smoke pool. Not quite finding it. Tank can't find the punch. There's another smoke pool. This time they got it in the cover. Oh, this could be the wipe. Oh, it is. And I see why you guys. So you guys just knew it was coming. That's why you preemptively called GG. The two people in my chat that did it. They just preemptively knew. Thank you for the follow, by the way. That's going to be Mystic wiping out, and they're going to be trailing by over 1,000 heading into Chapter 4. Pretty rough for the Mystic believers, and we'll be right back.
Help me, damn it!
As we get ready for what might be the final chapter of this opening playoff match, we have a Hunter Spitter Charger Jack to the opening attack. Obviously still finale possible, but look at Universidad running 3 shotguns once again.
Weapons
They like their 3 shotguns in those tight corridors. It worked for them the first time about. Let's see if it will this time. Hunter's pre-spawned up forward. Jockey's jumping around looking for a spawn. I think he might have it. Hunter's sending it in. Bill's gonna block that. Instant clear. Charger gets nothing. Jockey still has no spawn. Spitter goes down. This is gonna be a nothing unless Jockey can land it. It will. Oh, but some quick clears coming out, and they're still gonna lose about 6% of the bonus. I'm not sure what happened. I guess Bill ate a couple spit ticks too. I don't know, but they lost 6% of the bonus. This tank is early, so a wipe for Mystic could be big. They can wipe and then make safe for him and send it to finale. It's entirely possible, as a tri-cap with no spit and no jockey is up currently. We're gonna go ahead and shoot at that door to prevent a spawn. Charger looks like he wants a reset. Oh, the boom gets a spawn in there and it's gonna get melted down. Oh, the smoke charge tried to stack it. Francis resets himself. There's a pounce up top. Bill isn't reacting. And they kill off the smoker. I don't know. Francis is going to stay down here. And that's going to bring in the tank. 4th tank for Mystic. It's a pretty big one. It's going to be Fernan's. And this is a pretty important tank. To stay in the winner's bracket. They don't want to fall down early. But if he can't make something happen for this tank, it just might be what happens. He calls a solo boom, but the boomer hasn't gone yet. Boomer still hasn't gone yet. He's really selling this tank right now. Oi is cold. I agree. Boomer still hasn't gotten anything. And now the Boomer, he gets a single. And he's going to roll in with it. The Commons will start to pile in. He's going to roll in with this, but he's down under 4K already. Rest of the SI coming. Charge finds the boom target. Punch cover. He gets up quickly. One more punch in caps. Bill in cap at 2.7. But the rest of the support's dead. He lands a follow-up punch, and he's going to decommit. And and I don't think this is going to be a wipe because now the Survivor's just going to bully this tank.
Oh God! God, let's get you
Should
back
get the
up on your
pickup.
feet.
Oh, the rock connected. No skeet. Yeah, now they're just going to bully him, though. Smoke tries to cover. Oh, he gets the pull, but the tank's not there. He's chasing Bill into a corner. He gets the punch. Oh! Oh, no punch down the thing. No punch down the thing. I got excited there. But Universidad survives. That's what they needed to do, and they walk away with 582. Now they have to make something happen at this elevator event, or it's going to be pretty difficult to bring this back. I got excited there. I thought perhaps to punch down the thing. We'll see what the tank follow-up attack is. Charge a jockey, spitter.
SMG.
And the final SI is going to be a hunter. So some decent damage potential. Oh, they're going. Charger can't fight. Oh, and the Charger dies. Oh, almost a tri-cap, but they clear everything up fast. That was almost a tri-cap. Now they're going to make it back with no resistance. They baited that button push. The SI just fell for it. And they make it back pretty much uncontested. Now they have no Charger and a 2-2. Gogo's called, but the jockey's not moving. Boom gets shut down, spit in. And now at this point, they just sack for the quad. They're not going to do that. They're going to send in the jock smoke. No smoker, no spitter for the next attack. And that's bad. Another wasted potential. The spitter dies last. The spitter's so important in this area, and they just let it go. Hunter jockey, boomer charger. Here we go. Boom rockets in, shut down again. Haven't been able to land anything since the tank, pretty much. Hunter can't get through the dang door. There it lands. Jockey covers. Nice little double, but the charger misses. The jockey's gonna get some decent damage. Charger gets 2 punches. And the damage on the jockey's going to be big. It's going to bring him down a little bit. Where am I going? I'm pushing the wrong key. We're going up.
Into the elevator. Elevator's here.
And nobody will make it into the elevator.
You think
336.
one day it's all just gonna go back to normal?
I'll see peace back on Earth if I gotta murder
That's
every
the
one of
bonus
these
they walk
bastards with
into
my
the
bare
elevator with. They go ahead and kill
goddamn
off the
That's what I'm
boomer.
talking about.
Damn straight. I feel
They
terrible.
need a wipe now. I mean, they're 1,300 down. The distance for this chapter is only 500? Is it really only 500? Yeah, the distance for this chapter is 500. They're down 1,300. It's pretty bad.
Here you go, you can have this.
Thanks. I'm getting too old for this horse
We
shit.
need to find access
Jockey
to
Charger,
the roof.
Spitter Hunter. That's what's up right now.
Ammo here.
Do they get a death charge? Do they even try the death charge?
Look out! Reloading.
Looks like they're calling for it. I'm so sorry, guys. I had a long day today. I got home like 30 minutes before I got home like 10 minutes before I started the stream.
This ain't my day.
It was a long day, so I'm a little yawning. They're calling for the insta. Jockey's already spawned up, so he's gonna give away his location. That's pretty bad. I didn't know anything about Universidad either. It's like, I mean, 4 forfeit wins. Not only was it 4 forfeit wins, they were actually in a row. They haven't played since round 2. But they showed up. You know what? And you got to say that. You got to give it to them. They showed up for all their matches. And the other teams did not. So you can't really fault them. The jockey gets baited out, and he's dead. And yeah, there goes the jockey. Charger tries to land a solo. He should get melted down. He doesn't even land the death charge attempt. He'll die off. There's just a hunter up. It's going to despawn. What is Bill doing? Yeah. What is Bill doing? Oh, being funny. We got a funny man. We got a funny man in the house. Valerie is a funny man. Here's the boom from the back, leading a single proxy, and that's going to be Universidad. Walking in with pretty good bonus. Oh, they get the smoke jock. A little stack at the end. Gonna take him down to 251.
Safe room up here. Let's get inside.
Bill walks it in.
Jesus H. Christ, I'm on your side. Shit, that was all
And
right.
that's going to be a total score of 29-60 at the end of 4. Pretty solid showing from Universidad, barring that first chapter. And unless some miracle happens here, looks like Mystic's going to be our first team dropping down to the loser bracket. I just said SD. But of course, we have yet to see what's going to happen. Maybe Mystic pulls off a perfect score. You know, we can't be unsure. As we are going live on a Jockey Charger Spitter for the opening attack. Respect me. Mystic's calling finale already. They haven't even played this chapter yet, and they're saying finale. If they wipe a tank, I don't think it's going to be even mathematically possible. So they better figure out what they're going to do at that tank first. And that's not the best start. If the Charger finds one, they're going to be able to stack him in that spit. That's going to be huge. Right out the gate, 9% is gone. Attack number one's up and dealt with. As they push forward. Maybe one more hit before tank. Yeah, but no, they're going to just send it up to the tank. Their hit's going to be up. This could be huge. Bill's really separated right now, and he drops down. Oh, no, there's not a separation. Lewis is down there, and they just melt down everything themselves. He's pulled. They're not clearing him. Interesting. Lewis clears everything for Bill, and then Bill leaves him to die. That's a 2-loom in the front. As Valerie has tank number 4 for Universidad. This is the 8th tank of the game. There's a lot of common. You could just roll in with this. There's a lot of common off this double boom still trickling in. Look at all the common. And yeah, Valerie's rolling this in. Hunter Jockey Charger for his support. Survivors are split 2 and 2 right now. Turns his attention over to Zoe. There's one punch. That's going to be his corner. There's another. They're beating him with melees. He lands a double. Still got 2.3K. Zoe's going to go down. Support's going to come in. Charge lands. Hunt can cover. There's the corner on the other guy. Jockey lands. GG's called. And the GG's. Is going to be Universidad Mayor de Moquegua, I think, taking the win over Mystic, 2,960 to 1,268, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Fallen Kings playoffs officially underway. That was a Division 2 round.